Hello, this is Dharmishta. Today we will learn some Visual Basic topics. Names are component of the Visual Basic window, develop an application, place control on the form. So first one is component of the Visual Basic window. The Visual Basic window has the many components. First one is the title bar. The title bar at the top of the window display the title of the project. By default, VB names your project Windows Application 1, Windows Application 2, etc. The name shown here is Hello as per the change. So you can change the title of the project, you can set as per your requirement. Here we set Hello. Now next one is tabs above the form. The tab at the top of the form contains the words Form 1 and Design. This means that the application has one form and it's currently in design mode. Now menu bar and toolbar. The menu bar consists of many drop-down menus. Clicking on any option of the menu bar and make it active. The tools has button that provide a shortcut to some menu options. Then form window. The form window is the primary work area that forms the background of the application. The user can place object on the form. Now toolbox. The toolbox contains the controls. Controls are GUI components that can be added to the form. Some commonly used controls are label, button, combo box, list box and text box. Now Solution Explorer. The Solution Explorer window displays a list of the form in the currently project. Then Properties window. A form can have many controls on it. Every control is associated with some properties. Means when we set any component or control on the form, its related properties open in a right side of the window, and we can set a property of the particular selected control on the form. Now the form also have its own properties. The properties window lists the property of the selected control or the form. Here given a figure about it, tool panels, tools box, and here given the figure about Solution Explorer window and property window. See, in this way we can set a property of selected control. Click the appropriate button in the properties window to display the property alphabetically or category. Now developing an application means how we can develop or create application. In VB you can use the following steps to develop an application. First one, create a form. Then second step, place a control on the form. Third, set property for the controls. And fourth, add code controls to handle the events. So here give are 4 steps for developing an application. We have to follow these 4 steps and we can generate the application. Every control is associated with its individual properties, methods and events. So first we discuss about property. It is a named attribute of control. For example, text box have a property name, color, font, enable, visible, etc. This is the name of the property we can set as per our requirement. Now next one is a method. It is an action that can be performed on a control. Means method means one type of actions. Now event. A button support a various such as click, double click, mouse over. This type of called event. When an event occurs, a particular bit of code is executed. In event-driven programming, you write the code to be executed when an event occurs. Now, place control on the form. You can add a control to form by one of these method. So here given two method to set a control on the form. So first we discuss about first method, double click. Double click on the control in the toolbox. Here the control chosen is a button. By default button are named button 1, button 2 in this way. Means we just double click on control. So by default its name is button 1 and button 2. The control appears at the top left corner of the form. So when you click on this button, it will display top left corner of the form. To change the position of the control, click on it and hold down the left mouse button and drag it to new location. In this way we can set the control on the form. Now third step is to resize the control. Drag the resize pointer on its edges or corners. In this way we can set the size of the control. The drag corner pointer for changing the size either horizontally or vertically, and drag the corner points for changing the size diagonally. So both the way we can adjust the size of the control. Now second method, click on the control in the toolbox with the left mouse button, press down, drag and drop it onto the form. And as in the first method, reposition the control by holding the left mouse button and dragging it into new location. So to resize the control, drag and one of the edges and corners. So in this way we can resize the control on the form. And finally, suppose you add unnecessary control on the form, you can delete it. So deleting a control. To delete a control on the form, select it by clicking it once and press delete. So in this way we can remove unnecessary controls on the form.